A very happy morning, my dear students. So far, I have completed two prose lessons, namely the selfish giant and the cherry tree. I hope you listened carefully and hope that you understood not only the lesson but also the values that I taught in those lessons. My dear kids, try to follow these values that you learned in these lessons. These are the values for your whole life to live as a better human. Keep all these values safe in your heart rather than in your mind, so that it is not erased at all in any circumstances. I say this because we can come across three types of people. First one, who never listens or observes at all. Second one, who listens and never follows at all. And then third one, who listens and practices those values in their whole life. There are also some who change their good characters or values as per situation. If you conserve these values in your heart, I am damn sure that you will be always good enough before God, who hides among us and watches us always. When we are good, we make others smile. When we make others happy, we actually are God in them. I hope you all understand for what I am motivating and molding you. Okay, let us start today's class. Today, I am going to concentrate on grammar. I have selected subject-verb agreement and I am going to teach that today. Are you all ready for this mission? The topic is a little easier one. I shall try my level best to make you understand the concept of subject-verb agreement. And before entering into the main core of this grammar exercise, first, let me give you some ideas of parts of speech, subject-predicate, and then let us learn the subject-verb agreement. Okay, students? Listen carefully. As I appeared in the beginning of today's class, let us start with parts of speech. Then I wish to teach you subject and predicate. And then let me continue to our topic, that is subject-verb agreement. In today's class, let us discuss parts of speech. Even though you might have learned this topic in your lower classes, let's have a refreshed idea about this topic now. Listen carefully. You can recall what you have learned, or if at all, if you have not learned or observed so far, now you can learn. Don't be distracted. Okay? Every word in a sentence is a part of speech. Every word in a sentence is a part of speech. It refers to the role of a word in a sentence. Each word in a sentence has a particular role in making that sentence live or complete. There are 9 parts of speech, which includes nouns, pronouns, adjectives, verbs, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, interjections and articles. I repeat: nouns, pronouns, adjectives, verbs, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, interjections and articles. First, nouns. It is the name of a person or a place, a concept or an object. Example, name of a persons like Ramesh, Suresh, Rakesh, Mahesh, David, etc. Name of a places like Puducherry, school, garden, theatre, classroom, Mount Everest, etc. are examples of noun. Abstract like freedom, hatred, love, happiness, etc. And name of objects like book, pen, computer, wristwatch, lunchbox, table, bag, chair, bench, chalk piece, fan, comet, sun, star, planets, etc. are all examples of noun. The second part is pronoun. Pronouns are words that are substituted or used instead of a noun. Example: I, you, he, she, it, they, them, her, me, we, us, this, that, these, those, whose, mine, myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, themselves, etc. I am a doctor. You are most invited to the show. He likes reading books regularly. She is intelligent as her brother. It is a strange animal. They won't be coming today. The teacher gave them the task. Jasmine hates those stuff. That purse is mine. We ourselves designed this script. These dogs sprang upon me. Can you find the pronouns in these sentences? Okay. Now we are going to do the next part is adjectives. These are words that describe noun. A black dog. In this sentence, black is the adjective which describes the color of the dog, which is a noun. Old, white, 3, last, best, fatty, delicious, golden. In these sentences are all examples of adjectives. The next important parts of speech is verb. Verbs describe specific actions or feelings or states of being of a noun in a particular sentence. Verbs include go, come, run, stand, sit, write, read, sleep, take, lie, congratulate, see, etc. These are all few examples of action words or verbs in a sentence. Based on the time when the action is done, these verbs can be classified into three kinds as past tense, present tense and future tense. I repeat, past tense, present tense and future tense. You will be learning more about these tenses in your higher classes. The next is adverb. While adjective describes a noun, adverb describes an adjective or a verb or another adverb. Example, Tina is a very tall. Tina is very tall. Here the word very is an adverb which describes the adjective tall. She sings loudly. In this sentence, the word loudly is an adverb which describes the verb sings. The word loudly is an adverb which describes the verb sings. That mission ended quickly. That mission ended too quickly. In the first sentence, quickly is the adverb which describes the verb ended. And in the second sentence, too is an adverb which describes another adverb quickly. Prepositions. It tells you the relationship between the other words in a sentence. Of, in, on, at, for, to, with, from, over, despite, since, under, behind, beside, in front of, etc. are all examples of preposition used in a sentence. He sat on the chair. There is some milk in the fridge. She was hiding under the table. He drove over the bridge. She lost her ring at the beach. The book is behind Tom. He parked the vehicle in front of the school. He hid them in between the two chairs. Conjunctions. Conjunctions help to build complex sentences to express multiple ideas. As, since, and, but, either or, neither nor, not only but also, because, although, though, why, whereas, until, after, before, etc. are all examples of conjunctions. Articles are determiners. Words that define a noun as specific are not specific. Articles include a, an, and the. A is used before a singular noun. An is used before a singular noun, starting with a vowel sound. And the is used before other forms of nouns. Next, let us discuss in brief about subject and predicate. This topic was already taken by our Anthony Santosh professor, so I am not going too deep into the subject. The part of the sentence that tells about who or what the sentence is about is called the subject. Predicate. The part of the sentence that tells us more about the subject is called the predicate. The monkeys are swinging on the trees. In this above sentence, the monkeys is the subject and the remaining sentence forms predicate. The children are hungry. In this sentence, the children is the subject and are hungry is predicate. I hope I don't need to explain further since you have already been taught before this year. Right. Since time is up, let us finish today's session with this introduction. Kindly go to the video again if you are not able to capture the concept. Also compare with the examples given. If possible, also work out with more examples taken from various other book sentences. Then only you will get a crystal clear picture of this grammar. And most probably, you will be able to understand the main core of our grammar exercise only when you understand these. Keeping all this in mind, let me continue tomorrow with the topic Subject-Verb Agreement. Today's assignment. Based on our today's class, frame at least 5 sentences of your own in which you ought to underline and describe each part of speech in all the statements. For example, it chewed on the dry bone. It chewed on the dry bone. In this sentence, it is pronoun. Chew is verb. On is preposition. The is article. Dry is adjective. And bone is noun. Do you understand? It is pronoun. Chew is verb. On is preposition. The is article. Dry is adjective. And bone is noun. Like this, displayed in this example, you have to write 5 sentences and try to cover up all the various 9 parts of speech. I hope you understand. Write neatly, leaving enough space in between the sentences. Thank you. May God bless you abundantly.